This is a cost that is constant or that does not change irrespective of the changes in quantity. Irrespective of the changes in quantity. Full stop. Total fixed cost formula is total cost minus total variable cost. Total fixed cost formula is total cost minus total variable cost. Number 3, total variable cost. Underline total variable cost. I'll give you a definition of these two now, Abi. I'll give you their formula. Number 3, total variable cost. This is a cost that changes or varies. This is a cost that changes or varies. Or varies. This is a cost that changes or varies. Total variable cost. This is a cost that changes or varies as the quantity changes. As the quantity changes. As the quantity changes. For instance, if you are seeking for a job and you finally see a job, they say that if you move one block, you will collect 20 naira. If you move 2 blocks, how much will you collect? If you move 3 blocks, how much will you collect? This one is called variable cost. It's a cost that changes as the quantity changes. Am I communicating now? Total variable cost formula is total cost minus total fixed cost. Total variable cost formula is total cost minus what? Total fixed cost. Next, average fixed cost. Average fixed cost. This is the average per unit of total fixed cost. This is average unit per total fixed cost. This is the average unit per total fixed cost. So that's the average unit. This is the average cost per total fixed cost. Per what? Per total fixed cost. Or it can be defined as the total fixed cost divided by the quantity. Or it can be defined by the total fixed cost. Or it can be defined as the total fixed cost divided by the quantity. So this is the formula. Average fixed cost is equal to total fixed cost divided by quantity. Divided by what? Quantity. Average fixed cost. This is the average cost per total fixed cost. Am I communicating now? Per total fixed cost. Next, average variable cost. Average variable cost. You said? The average cost. This is the average cost per total variable cost. This is the average cost per total variable cost. It is also defined as the total variable cost divided by the quantity. It is the total variable cost divided by the quantity. It is also defined as the total variable cost divided by what? By the quantity. Next, average cost. Variable cost. Per total variable cost. Per total variable cost. Next, average cost. Average cost is also known as average total cost. Average cost is also known as what? Average total cost. This is the average cost. This is the average cost of total cost. This is the average cost of total cost. This is the average cost per total variable, per total cost, yes. This is the average cost per total cost, or is it this is the average cost of total cost? Anyone? It is also defined as the total cost divided by quantity. Average cost equals the total cost divided by quantity. Divided by what? Quantity. Is the total cost divided by quantity. Next, marginal cost. Marginal cost. This is the extra cost incurred. This is the extra cost incurred for producing extra unit of a product. Cost incurred. This is the for producing extra units of the product. This is the extra cost incurred for producing extra units of the product. Unit of the products. The formula is changes in total cost over changes in quantity. Changes in total cost over changes in quantity. Changes in total cost over changes in quantity. Next, total revenue. Total revenue. This is the money earned. This is the total money earned from sales of products. This is the total money earned from sales of products. This is the total money earned from sales of product. The formula is given as total revenue is equal to price times quantity. The formula is what? Price times quantity. Let me explain that total revenue. For instance, if one phone is being sold for 10,000, how much will I sell 5 phones? 50,000. That is the total money you earn from the sales of that 5 phone. It's called total revenue. How do you get 50,000? You see price times quantity. How much is the selling price? 10,000. How many quantity have you sold? So you say 10,000 times 5. That's how to get your total revenue. That's how to get your what? Total revenue. Next, average revenue. This is the average revenue earned. This is the average revenue earned per total revenue. This is the average revenue earned on total revenue. This is the average revenue earned on total revenue. This is the average revenue earned on total revenue. The formula is this. Average revenue is equal to total revenue divided by quantity. Average revenue equal to total revenue divided by quantity. Next, marginal revenue. Next, marginal revenue is the formula that is very, very important that you should know. When you come to JAMB, once you don't have the formula for you, have a solving question. Next, marginal revenue. This is the extra income earned. This is the extra income or revenue earned. This is the extra income or revenue earned from the sales of extra units of products. This is the extra income or revenue earned from the sales of extra income. Sorry, from the sales of extra units of a product. From the sales of extra units of a product. From the sales of extra units of a product. Profit. Profit. Okay, marginal revenue. Marginal revenue, changes in total revenue divided by changes in quantity. Changes in total revenue divided by changes in quantity. Changes in total revenue divided by changes in quantity. Profit. From layman perspective. From layman perspective, profit is the difference between selling price and cost price. I'm not yet done with the definition. From layman perspective, profit is the difference between selling price and cost price. From layman perspective, they say profit. This is the symbol of profit. Profit is selling price minus cost price. For instance, you bought an article for 10 naira, you now sell it 12 naira. Are you making profit? You bought an article for 10 naira, you sell it, you are making profit, abi? Yes. You are making profit of 2 naira. But from economic perspective, from layman perspective, profit is the difference between selling price and cost price. But from economic perspective now, from economic perspective, an economist will define profit. From economic perspective, an economist will define profit as the difference between total revenue and total cost. In economy, selling price is known as the total revenue, while cost price is known as what? Total cost. From economic perspective, an economist will define profit as the difference between the total revenue and the total cost. Between the total revenue and the what? And the total cost. We define profit as the difference between the total revenue and total cost. Next question now, jam question. Are you ready? We have the formula now. Okay, I'm solving jam question 2003, question 15. Question 15 and 16. Two questions came out. Let's see that. Duster. Question 15 and 2003, question 15 and question 16. Use the table below. Use the table below to answer question 15 and question 16. We are given this table. Output produced per unit 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You are given fixed cost per unit. You are given total cost per unit. Okay. Output produced per day, total cost per day, total cost, okay, fixed cost per day, this one is per day, doesn't matter. Then our total fixed cost, mind you, your fixed cost will always remain constant, it doesn't change, always remain fixed. That's why they call it fixed cost. is a cost that remain constant or that does not change. Then you are giving total cost to be 100, 120, 130, 135, 150, 170, 190. Let's see their question. Question 15. The average, the ATC. What is the full meaning of ATC? The ATC are 30 units of output is A option 120 naira, B option 60 naira, C option 4 naira, D option 3 naira. What is the formula for average total cost? Look at the formula I give to you. What is the formula for average total cost? I gave you formula. Look at it. Average total cost is also known as average cost. What is the formula? Average total cost of which unit are you looking for? I'm looking for average total cost at this 30 units. At that 30 units, you say average total cost equal to the solution. Average total cost equal to total cost over quantity. You say average total cost at 30. At what? At 30 units. At that 30 units, what is our total cost? What is the unit there? Divide, what do you have? 40k. You have 4. You have what? So this is the answer that you go for, option C. You go for option C. Number 16 question related to this table now. At 60 units of output, at 60 units of output, the average cost, the average variable cost, the AVC is A option 150, B option 90 naira, C option 2.50, D option 1.50. What is the formula for AVC? AVC. You have work to do now. Do you see AVC here? Do you see total variable cost there? That is for me to solve this question, I must look for the total variable cost. I need it. Am I communicating now? I must look for what? At 60, not that you look for total variable cost of everything. At 60, at this 60 that they are pointing at. Am I communicating now? You look for the average, you look for total variable cost first before you can solve it. At 60. What is the formula for total variable cost I give to you? At 60, what is my total cost? What is my fixed cost, total fixed cost? 150 minus 60. 90. As 69, my total variable cost is now 90. Abi, you know they didn't ask for total variable cost, but you have to get it. So you now apply. Now say average variable cost is equal to TVC over Q. Abi, what is now your TVC at 60?
90.
What is the quantity there?
60.
Oh yeah, divide. What do you have? You have 1.5. Which is same as 150 kobo. You go for option D. You go for option D. Are you clear with that? Let's say another year. Don't think that the question will come straight forward. You must think. You must think. All the formula I give to you is very, very important. You must memorize them. Let's say another year. You can't escape theory, of course. You must surely see question on it. Every year always come out. JAMB question 2006 question 17 and 18. Seventeen and 18. 2006. JAMB question 2006. JAMB question 2006. Question 18 and question 19. Use the table below. Use the table below to answer question 18 and question 18 and question 19. You are given this number of men. You are given total product. Total product. You are given 1, 200, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 200, 440. 540, 600, 640, 660, 660, 640. 18. If the price per unit is 2 naira. Yes, yes, it's correct. If the price per unit is 2 naira, what is the average revenue? What is the average revenue? What is the average revenue? When 6 men are employed. When 6 men are employed. A option 220. B option 120. C option 110. D option 330. 330. Question 19. Let me just write that one so that we solve the two at the same time. Question 19. You can leave space before you write so that I can write the solution there. Question 19. What is the average? What is the average product? What is the average product? When 3 men are employed. A answer 120 units. B answer 540 units. C answer 100 units. D answer 180 units. Let's solve these two first. Calm down. You break the. Why are you next for break? That's something. Then go for break. I don't think there's break today, sir. I've not got the formula. You have the formula with you, Abi? Yes. Can I wipe out this? Have you written it? Yes. Okay, let's go there. This is what you have to do. The table is horizontal form. Let the table be in vertical form. Indicate number of men. Number of men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See, 540, 600, 640, 660, 660, then 640, Abi. Let's say their question together. If the price per unit, they know that you will need that information. That's why they give you that the price per unit. If the price per unit is if the price per unit is 2 naira, what is the average revenue? What is the what?
Average revenue.
What did they ask you to find? What is the formula for average revenue? Don't have formula, don't near it. Total revenue over. Do you have total revenue here? What is the formula for total revenue? Price times quantity. Who can tell me what is my quantity at 6 men? How many they produce? This is your quantity now. This represents your quantity. 6 men produce how many quantity? 660 abi. Now first get your total revenue as not that you go and look for total revenue for everything. For that 6 men, look for their total revenue. Now the total revenue at 6. What is the price given? 2 times the quantity produced by 6 men. What do you now have? Multiply 660 times 2. They give you 1,320 abi.
Yes.
Now the total revenue for 6 men is 1,320 abi. I cannot get my average revenue. Average revenue for 6 men. We now be their total revenue. What is their total revenue for 6 men? What is their quantity? 6. So here divide. What do you have? You said? I didn't hear you.
6.
No, divide it by 6. By quantity. Divide by 6. You said? 220. You go for option A. 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 You go for option A.